If you're thinking about running every day or just running in general, you need to watch this. One of the big things, which is a physical change, is weight loss. So when you're running 30, 40, 50, 60 miles a week, um, you it's really hard to not eat in a calorie deficit, I feel like, at least for me. When I get done with the run, I am really hungry, but I can't actually when it comes down to sit and eat, I can't just like stuff my face to the point where I eat more calories than I burned on a run, where I burn like 1,200 to 3,000 calories or something crazy on. Now, January 1st being January 1st, from October to December, I wasn't like eating healthy or anything crazy. That's like my time where it's the holidays and hunting season. I just lump it all together, eat whatever I want, and then like January 1st, I just kind of have to figure it out pretty much every year is kind of the plan. So around that time, I was averaging about 216 pounds. This week, my average weight was about 203 to 204, and then daily for the past couple of days, I've weighed in at about 202 pounds. So there's some weight loss there. It's about 13, 14 pounds. So that is like a side effect of this whole thing. Next thing is performance. A lot of people think, oh, you're running every day, you cannot get, faster, you can't perform your best. It's just not how it works. It's like, people kind of conflate it with, how it works with lifting. You're going to plateau if you lift every single day. You're just not going to be able to keep going up. Running, there's a possibility, but you have to go really, really hard, or you have to up your miles really, really fast. And before you plateau, you're probably going to get injured if you do it that way. When it comes to weekly mileage and upping my mileage, I followed the so-called 10% rule, which apparently is super controversial, but it's kind of a good baseline, and I just base it off of that and feel. So I'd go about 10% more mileage every week, as long as my body feels good about it. And then I got up in the 50s a few weeks ago, and I'm going 5%, somewhere between maybe 5 or 10%. There was even a week where I went less, just because I felt like it wasn't a good idea to move up anymore. With that being said, I have hit a lot of PRs, both mileage and speed, and I've remained injury-free this entire time. Which leads me into the next part, which is things I've learned. The absolute biggest thing I've learned is that everyone is going to have lagging muscles. For me, I knew that I had lagging muscles like going into this. Glutes, hamstrings, and hips were far behind. My quads and calves, just actually really bad. Didn't notice it in running until I started getting pain in my quad and hip area. And then the second that I started treating it with lifting, which is the only way that you can get this stuff to be better, is by either using body weight or lifting heavy. You have a couple options, maybe stretching. That's the only way you can get this stuff to go away. By far the most important part of the whole run streak thing is just getting out there and doing it. With watches and monitors and all this stuff, people are constantly caring too much about their heart rate, about their pace, about Strava, so on and so forth. Get out there and do it. Those things are so variable. From day to day, your heart rate can change. If it's cold outside, if it's warm outside, just get out there and do it. That is the biggest thing. You are pushing yourself and you are taking it easy, when you need to, I think you're doing it right. That's with this whole running thing, not just running every day. As long as it's hard for you some days and easy for you others, that's how this works. So I'm going to get out there and get a run in for day 101. So I'll see you then.